Hey guys, Kai here and welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Champions Rewards. Game week 67 has just ended. The rewards are in, well, almost all the rewards. We've had 3 come in so far. I believe I'm still waiting on 2 more possibly. The leagues, and I think it's the under 23s. Let's just have a quick look what we got. Go to live. Now we didn't do a rewards video for game week 66. But that was basically because we didn't get them all in time. There was a little bit of a delay, so I got a little bit impatient. Ran out of time to be able to do a video, so we missed out on that. But actually what I can do, I can go back and show you the new additions before we get into our own rewards today. I'll go to our new additions and show you what we got in those. It was a Callum Robinson. We got in the rewards, a few extra new cards as well on the common side. Pass is a good one to have, but yeah, I think I got him as well. Just trying to remember. Got quite a few new players coming in, mainly commons of course. We brought in Pepe, and we've got a Genesis card as well, only because they were for a bargain really, so I decided to bring them in. I don't think there was anybody else. And we have brought in a few on the basketball side as well, but we'll have a look at them in a second. Let's have a look what we did this week then. Game week 67, as I mentioned. As you can see here, started off great with a goalkeeper getting 272 points. But let's scroll down. I'm sure some of you saw my social media posts and the team which I decided to go with. I actually went with a little bit of an Arsenal stack before, but then in the last few seconds, I decided to change things up. I changed the stack. It still was a stack. We went with a Hermanstad stack, and it didn't pay off for us. If we went with the Arsenal stack, it would have worked, because a lot of these in the top 50 are Arsenal stacks. But we did keep Ramsdale and Bukayo Saka, who obviously both did great. Arsenal winning 4-0 against Everton, so GG to them. But Hermanstad, they lost 1-0. I thought it was 2-0, but that 1-0. We had a couple of okay performances in there, but Paraship, look at his, as my captain, only got 14 points. The bench, much better, of course. It was all 3 of these fighting it out for Cornet's spot, and it was Ivan who came out 4 points clear of JCH, so he took that space there. But yeah, not a great week in the league, but saying that, look, you can see we finished 4,894th place, but we've actually gone up around 20 places. This may change once I've done the rewards. We'll have to wait and see. But as you can see right now, 237 for the season. Trying to climb our way into the top 200. But let's go ahead and claim our rewards. As you can see, we finished 8th place in the England competition. 44th in... Actually, let's go and have a look what it were exactly. I forget what the word, because they're not noted properly, it just says global. It's hard to see. Come on, everybody's opening their rewards right now, so there's a little bit of a slow website. But here we go. It was Global Pro, we finished 44th. 88th in Global Beginner. In the under 23s, we finished 156. And then, obviously, as we just mentioned, 8th in the English Amateurs. We'll have a look at the English Amateur. And we did go with a bit of an Arsenal stack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th player there, only because he got more than Dion Charles. But as you can see, all greens, which is always nice to see. Even the bench was all green as well. So first time, I think, where we've had a full green side, but still quite a way off top spot. 300 points. You can see Homeless Penguin, he takes the first place position with his Arsenal stat there as well. Very similar side to what I had myself. Global Pro was the other one, wasn't it, where we finished 44th. So again, as you can see, looking great. Burka, he went off injured early. Yuri did get a goal. I'm trying to think of who else. Alari was the last player to play. He got a good performance in. And we wanted these two to fight for the midfield place of Perriet. And then Bahasa for Jesus. But Bahasa didn't have a great game. 0-0 there. And these two let me down as well. But still an okay performance. I can't really grumble with that. And again, I think it was pretty much the Arsenal stacks which ran right in each and every competition. Actually, GG, only one Arsenal player there, so you've got to take your hats off to that. You can see in the league though. Let's just have a quick look at the league before we do enter the rewards. First place, what we say, an Arsenal stack. Of course, look at that Arsenal stack. Just Yuri. He was the only one not in an Arsenal shirt there for the first place in the league. So stacks obviously still OP. Right, let's go ahead and open our rewards. As I said, we're still waiting for the league and the under 23s. If we don't get them before the end of the video, then I'll show you in the next one to see who we get. But this is a common and some MGC. It's only a basic common, so still a chance of a star common, as you know. But let's see who we get. We're still on the search for Sangante and Odegaard. But right now, it's Rinamoto, or however you pronounce the name. I have his mythic card. I'm always getting Cardiff City players, which is not great, but it is what it is. Right then, we do have some champ, which is 10 champ here. We'll go for the Global Pro. Global Pro first. So we get a little bit of champ, and then I believe it's a star common in this one. Once it catches up, come on website, you can do it. Push, push, push. Here we go. So there's the 10 champ. Always nice. And this is the 1 star common. Please be Odegaard or Sangante. George Byers. Can't grumble with that. I do already have his epic card, but hey, it's a decent common card to have. So as I said, can't be disappointed getting that one. And then here is the final one for now until the other ones pop in. This is 75 champ coins, and I believe, I don't know if these are stars or not. 8th place, could be, might not be. I'm going to say they're not star commons because it's amateur. So we'll just see who we get. Daniel Ballard, a good one to have, I believe. I don't think I've got him. We'll have to have a check in just a second. But Sunderland, I'll take that one. And another Sunderland, Anthony Patterson. I don't have him, so there we go. We've got ourselves a Sunderland pack today, boys. So we'll be happy with that. I don't have either of these. Let's actually go and have a look. Actually, before we do that, there are the rewards we got for game week 66. As you can see, shall we? Does it show us? It does. Look, there you go. We can go through them real quick. David Marshall and Romeo Dunn. This was global 74th position. Decan. And who was next up? Minetzi. So very, very happy to get him. And yeah, there's the 2 that we just saw in the collection. William Forrester, and then our epic, which we saw, Callum Robinson. But the 500 champ was very, very good to have. And then we've added to that value right now as well. We did spend the winning champ. I'll show you on the basketball side shortly, but I just wanted to go ahead and have a look at our Sunderland collection. I just want to see if I do have Ballard and Patterson yet at all. I've got a couple of Jack Clarks there, but no, there we go then. So the first Ballard we've got and the first Patterson we've got, under 23 keeper, I believe. Yeah, 22 years old, not in great form the last few games, but a decent player to have. When he does perform, you can see he scores really, really nicely. So I'm happy to have him in the ranks. So now let's go to the basketball side and have a look at our collection. We're done with the football side for now, boys. If you are not into the basketball, then you can obviously click off. But we've started a fairly okay start to our basketball side. As you can see, we've got Gabriel Decker now. I think he's one of my best players so far, which we've packed. I brought him in for $4. I brought him in for $10. I don't think he plays much anyway, but I thought I'd get a few cheap ones in just to build the collection up. And our main signing last week was Derek Needham. Now, I did watch him play last night over on Euroleague.tv, and he had a really good game. So I'm very, very happy to bring him in. I think it was $25. There you go. $25 in. So the 433 champ. That was from our winnings last week. So hopefully we can keep expanding on that, try and build some more champ and bring in some more players, and hopefully we get some more basketball news this week, because we want to obviously start using these players. And you can see some of my commons in there, a couple of solid ones. I don't really know much of all the players. I know Motley is supposed to be okay, or decent enough, I should say. We've got a Brown. We've already got his Epic, of course. We've got Sasha. I'm just trying to see a Garda, Vasily, Andrew Andrews, and a couple more there as well. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to get started with the basketball side. As you can see, it's all coming soon. So as I said, hopefully we get some news on that. Now let's just have one final check to see if we do have these rewards coming in yet. We're waiting on 2 more. Are we going to get them before the end of the video? We are not. So unfortunately, we'll have to wait until the end of game week 68, which is right here. Have we even built our sides yet? We haven't, so I've got to get this done. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Oh, we are still 237th, so even though we have actually done our league side. There you go, we've done our league side. So here is a quick glimpse then. I'm going to post this on social media as well, so if you're not already following me on Twitter and Instagram, then go ahead and do so. You'll see my regular posts. But pretty solid side. We've got George Byers there. As you saw, we did pack him earlier on, and we've gone with Bahasa as our captain. Didn't have a great game last out, so a little bit of a risk there. But with Sheffield United away and put in a great performance against Tottenham in the FA Cup, I decided to go with a different captain just to change things up a little bit, and a pretty solid bench there as well. So yeah, maybe some of these are suspended. I'm going to have to double check, of course, before what we've got. Just under 7 hours to play, and then the tournaments for the weekend. Let's just have a look. I'm not going to go into all the tournament entries, but you'll see exactly what we have entered into. We've got 2 entries in the global division. We've got under 23s. We've got 2 in there. We've got over 28s. We've entered into pro. Patfield is just the beginner this week, just because we've put in fairly decent squads elsewhere. And then, of course, another entry into the Play Sharper 5-a-side. So that is all of our entries. Hopefully we can get some nice rewards for game week 68. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.